Hello again, this is the Lunatic from the woods here. I just wanted to talk about a little bit about the lower chakras and what happens if you get stuck in them. Um, Basically, the lower chakras, they go in line with like ego identification. If you're stuck down there, you're going to completely identify with your physical form. There's going to be zero spiritual side. A bunch of fear, anger. And what do you think's going to happen when you're we're not here for that long. People don't even really live that long. So what do you think is going to happen when your body starts to deteriorate? You're going to be freaking out. With zero spiritual side. When you get all the way up to the chain, it's like you don't even recognize. I experienced some of these things, and you don't even recognize you as being you. You're kind of you're mixed in with everybody else. You're more of this connection with God is just becomes so strong. So you wouldn't have any of that. And we are here for just this short period of time. You have the way bottom, the just the primal urges for food and stuff like that. You could really go, with no connection with anybody else, or just looking at yourself as just being totally engulfed in ego identification. You're gonna be you're probably gonna do horrible when the shit hits the fan, and you don't have any money for food or anything. You're probably gonna do horrible things to get that money, because that's all there is. It's just your physical form. You're completely identified with yourself. And then the second one, if you're just kind of going up between those three and you're never really going any higher, the second one is just pleasure seeking. You're just going to be seeking pleasure. That's all you're going to be doing. And it works God works in mysterious ways, man. You're seeking pleasure and you're seeking comfort and everything. And the more you seek that, the more irritated you become. You're not satisfied with anything. Nothing becomes good enough. So you don't need to do that. You'll actually be more happier if, you don't do that. You don't seek pleasure or comfort. You just get outside, you get in the freezing cold, you'll actually feel better. It works. There's a bunch of deer running through here earlier. It works like a paradox, though. I totally, you become very irritable, and if you have this high level, the third one is fire, real fiery. You have this high level combativeness, assertiveness. That's the word that I was looking for. Very, very assertive. You just become a raving lunatic, and you're just gonna be going at everybody, and people are gonna go back at you, and it's not really the way to be. But in my other video, I discussed the problems with the higher ones and the problems with being too engulfed in the lower ones. Now I'm doing, So you don't really want to, you want to be balanced. You want all the energy flowing all the way up and all the way down. You want a good connection with the earth and everything, but then you don't want to totally leave God out of that, God out of the equation, and your interconnectedness with the divine, everything like that. Yeah, the Native Americans, I heard like the Native Americans got that right, and that I read somewhere that the Native Americans were the only ones that got that right, and they were really good with it. No other culture did. That's what I read that somewhere. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning, freezing cold. I love it. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll leave a link to a journal in there, a chakra journal. Yeah, it goes along with what I'm talking about. All right, that's all I got.